Okay, we're back again. Good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to BWTM Online. Hey, like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to us on this channel, BWTM Online. Thanks for watching. So this is the prediction video, the prediction preview of Bryant Jennings against Joyce, or Joyce against Bryant Jennings. I've left this one for a while to simmer over and think about, and try to be as non-biased as possible. For those of you who followed for 10 years, which is our 10th year now, will understand the connection of Bryant Jennings when it comes to BWTM or BWTM Sports. We've been following Bryant Jennings way back before he became what you would call a household name in heavyweight boxing. I remember the conversation that was had over ATG radio. Now you have to be a hardcore boxing fan to know about that. When Deontay Wilder and Bryant Jennings were getting on to talk about a potential fight as to who the best fight in America was at the time. Of course, Deontay Wilder went on, became heavyweight champion of the world, and has gone on to make 9 successful defenses of the title, I believe. And Bryant Jennings hasn't been as successful. Now, like BY, always like BY, and I like him because of his style. He did remind me in moments and flashes of Evander Holyfield, you know, but just that Holyfield was more busy and more explosive with his punches. He'll put 4 or 5 punches together and didn't mind getting hit. With Bryant Jennings now, he's a guy that's very defensively responsible, very articulate man, very articulate young man from Philadelphia. Very wise man. And I do feel in a way finally that he's in the UK and I'm not there to like follow his fight with him and Joyce this time around. The last time was from the day he landed until the day he left the UK. So I'd like to have done that for Bryant Jennings, but horses for courses, things happen. So I still wish BY the very best. And if you're watching BY, the very best in this fight. So Bryant Jennings comes off his loss to Rivas. I didn't think it was a good fight for Wright when he took the fight. And I don't think it's a good fight for Dillian Whyte. But then I didn't think it was a good fight for Bryant Jennings. And I was shocked to see what happened in the last round against Bryant. I don't know if he switched off. I don't know if he went walkabout. I don't know what happened. But Rivas just came out the other side of the ring. Said, as if to say, you know what? I've had enough of this. I'm going to knock you out. And if Rivas starts the fight with that sort of attitude against Dillian Whyte, we could see a very explosive fight. But back to Bryant Jennings. Things I like about Bryant Jennings is that he looks after number one first in the ring, which is hit and not get hit. His performance against Bo Tabu, Dimitrenko, and a few others. Fights against Mike Perez. Even the Vladimir Klitschko fight. Let's get something straight here. There is no reason whatsoever that Bryant Jennings should be intimidated by Joyce. None whatsoever, right? Bryant Jennings fought Vladimir Klitschko when he was still unified heavyweight champion of the world. Let's get that straight. The fighters that Jennings has fought on his record, Joyce has come nowhere near facing. Klitschko, Mike Perez, Luis Ortiz, Rivas. Yeah, he's fought some very good fighters. Arthur Spilka. You don't forget he beat Arthur Spilka, you know. You'll forget that fight. So, you know, he's fought a lot of good guys, Bryant Jennings. I think it kind of went pear-shaped for Bryant Jennings after the Klitschko fight. I think I backed him to beat Klitschko that night because I felt that Bryant Jennings had the tools to beat Klitschko. I thought he had enough dog in him to beat Klitschko. Just didn't throw enough punches. And I don't think he was experienced enough at that level to go 12 rounds against an experienced champion. I think if he had 2 or 3 more fights and then took the Klitschko fight, he would have beaten Vladimir Klitschko because he had the power to stop to hurt Klitschko and keep Klitschko off him. And Klitschko was very tentative when he fought Jennings, if you look at the fight. And a lot of people said, oh, Klitschko walk through Jennings. Really? But now that